Do you see what I have for you today? I have the 2022 Rolls-Royce Phantom. The sun is too much today, but we have the Phantom today, and I'm so excited because we're gonna review it. So if you have a little bit of like $100,000 to spare, I would recommend you get that. If you're really into luxury, I recommend this car. But yes, this is the most luxurious car that you can ever get. So the engine is a V12 engine, 0 to 60, 5.7 seconds. I know it's not too fast, but this is heavy. Yes, horsepower 563. So it's not too chubby. I think we're gonna have a good time. But yeah, I'm gonna do like I always do. I'm gonna review the outside, review the inside, and then you know what? We'll drive it. I borrowed this car from Royal Exotic Car Rental here in LA. So if you want to take your girl and impress her on a date, I don't know, or if you just want to try this and drive it just on a regular day, call Fred. Fred is gonna hook you up, but make sure you tell him I sent you. So let's start with the key. The key is very luxurious too. You know, we got money today, so it's very pretty. I don't know if you can see. And the back is the color of the car. So yes, we have a black car, so right here it's black today. This is beautiful. This is reminding you that you're really rich. And you know, this grill, when you see this grill, even if you're not a car person, people are gonna know what you're driving. This is an iconic grill, all chrome with this. And there's a camera hidden right here. I really like the style of the headlight, you know, really rectangular, which gives it a little in it, you know. That's my opinion. Also, there's some vents right here at the bottom because, you know, it's a V12 engine. It needs to breathe a little bit. So right there. If the grill wasn't enough for people to know what you're driving, they made sure they put the RR's Really Rich Rolls-Royce logo. We can't talk about the front end without talking about the spirit of ecstasy. So you can retract it to drive when it's out. You can put it in, you know, because if you leave your car parked, you might not want this to be outside because you're like, somebody can come and like, yeah, somebody can do that. So maybe you need to make sure it's down when you leave your car. Also, while you're driving, you can decide if you want to leave it out or put it in. Maybe you're going to a bad area and you don't want people to know how rich you are. So you put it down, and once you go back to I don't know, where are we going? Where do we live today? We live in Beverly Hills. So when you come back to Beverly Hills, you put it back up and show everybody how rich you are. Also, I was just moving the camera and I realized that there is R's in the headlight. Crazy. So of course, I gotta show you the doors because the doors are I was gonna say the most fun. It's not the most fun. The inside is the most fun. But let's open this door. This is rear hinge doors. So that's how they open, you know? And on the other side, that's how they open. Ooh. So once you get in, you can close your door from the inside by hitting a button. The only problem is that you gotta keep your hand on the button. I mean, we're so rich, I'm like, why do I gotta keep my hand on the button? But hey, let me show you. Right here. Goodbye. Also, let's say today I am the chauffeur and I am driving some type of celebrity or somebody just rich, you know, and it's raining. It's raining in LA or it's too much sun. There's an umbrella. So as the chauffeur, I come out, I hit this button, and voila, a whole umbrella for my guests. For my guest. It's not for my guest. There we go. And you put it right here. Do you see it? Right here. And then you put it back in, obviously. Voila. Also, this whole door is heated, so if you use your umbrella and it's wet, by the time you use it again, it's gonna be dry. And to lock the door, you just press it here. Voila. Same on the other side. Voila. We are way too rich to fucking close our own doors. No, and oh, I forgot to tell you, the doors are soft closed. I really like that. The only thing that I'm not really liking is this. but it's necessary, so I'll deal with it. When it comes to the bag, this is also beautiful, very luxurious. There is not much back here. Obviously, there is the rolls-royce sign because we need to know again that we're really rich today. And if you look at the tail light, it's really interesting. So there is a RR encrusted in them, like right here. When you put the blinkers on, that's the part that is the blinker. So they made sure when you turn, we also know that you're in a Rolls-Royce. Now let's check out the trunk. So on the key, there is a square. You hit the square, and then voila, it's opening. So let me go here. You know me, we're gonna go in. I can go all the way in. You really can take me home. You really can take me home. Inside of it is really soft. It's like better carpet than in my house, but you're gonna be shocked when we go inside the type of carpet, we're gonna call it carpet today, that they have inside. But even here, like you can go to sleep and it's gonna feel comfortable. Also, there is a little latch right here, and on here, they made sure it's leather. They made sure that that button was a Rolls-Royce. Right here, we have some 22-inch wheels. Yes, they're huge. And in the center cap are, yes, Rolls-Royce. And you already know, those are weighted. So every time that you drive, when the wheel is spinning, the RR don't spin. They're always up, because we need to know at all time that you're driving a Rolls-Royce. Also, you know where you put the air in the tire? That cap has the RR on it too. So I'm so excited. We're finally inside this beautiful car. This is just pure luxury. You can look everywhere. You are not gonna find anything plastic. We are above plastic today. The gauge cluster, just really beautiful. Also right here, this is so pretty. I've never seen something like that. So it does say Phantom. And I don't know what material that is, but that is beautiful. It's kind of like some silver undertone. And the analog clock, of course, we're not doing regular clocks in here. When it comes to the vent, you already know I like little buttons and stuff. So all the vents are operated with those little things. And there is more of those little things in the door. There is a little joystick, and the joystick is for you to control your mirrors. I like that. Let me talk about the color, because this white, I really enjoy it. It's crazy. Also right here, there is an armrest, but it's not like all the armrest. It's right here, they made sure they put leather, and right here they put the other material. That's very different. When it comes to the steering wheel, it's really sleek, doesn't have much on it besides the RR signs, you know, because we need to know. And they made sure they put the RR sign too on the seats. Yes, encrusted in the seats. Let's talk about the center console controller. So you see, this is it. This is how you decide to navigate your infotainment and everything. But look at this. Have you ever seen this? So pretty much, oh, there's too many buttons in my car today, so let me get rid of them. That is amazing. And then you push it back and it comes back out. Pretty much with this, you just, you know, twist it. It turns, it turns. But they made sure that the spirit of ecstasy, that's just how I like to say it. The spirit of ecstasy do not move. It's always facing up at all time. While I'm talking about the spirit of ecstasy, I showed you how it goes up and down, but there is also a shortcut right here. Number 8 is the shortcut for it. There's 2 buttons right here, and I was like, what is this? So it shows the Rolls-Royce, because they made sure the button is actually a Rolls-Royce in it. So 2 Rolls-Royces, and one goes up with the arrow up and one with the arrow down. So you know what it is for? It's because you can elevate your Rolls-Royce when you go off-road. I'm lying, we're not going off-road with this. But they did that because they're trying to have the Rolls-Royce everywhere, even in emerging countries like India. Because the roads are kind of bad, they made sure that you can raise your car and go over those bumps without damaging your beautiful baby. when it comes to the climate control, they also do the little gadget that they've been doing for a long time. I really like it, you know, in the middle right here. And it's one for each passenger because we're not the same. I might be hot, you might be cold, you know, we're not the same. When it comes, you know, to the intensity, you decide if it's 1, 2, 3, or 5. Here, we don't say 1, 2, 3, or 5. We say soft, medium, high, and max, right? We don't say 1, 2, 3. And also, wow, I'm touching the button. On the button, they made sure it's leather on here. This is crazy. This piano black right here, I really love that. It's very beautiful, very classy, very sexy. I like that, you know. Let me play with some more vents because they're all over. We have a glove compartment, normal, you know, so we can open it with our hand. But, you know, we're super rich. Why do we need to use our hands? There's another button up here that when you hit it, it opens the glove compartment for you. Yeah, we're too rich. Also, there is a 360 camera that is probably the best in the market. Look at this. So there's a button right here, the camera, and then you see everything that's around. So you see your car. You see in the picture, it's black because your car is black. If your car was another color, it would show the other color. And look, I can see everything that's around this car. This is amazing. If you're wondering if there is a cup holder, yes, there is, but you know, usually you don't do that. But if you do, if you must, it's right here and right here. Just if you must. And then you push it back, and it closes. Yes. Obviously, there's the stars in the ceiling, but I'm gonna talk about them when I go in the back. The only thing that I'm not really fucking with, you know, is the gear leveler. Like, it feels a little cheap. It's not, I don't know. I don't know what they did. I feel like they could have done a little better. So in this car, let's say you're driving and your passenger leaves the door open for some reason. I don't know who they thought they were. They left the door open. Well, you can close it yourself by hitting the button over there. I'm in this Rolls-Royce and I feel really rich. Let me hear. I'm in this Rolls-Royce and I feel really rich. Yes. I mean, obviously, this is not to say that, but if you have something in mind and you don't want to forget, you record your voice memo. But let's say I want to close my door myself because I feel like working today. I'm like, how do I close it? It's kind of like a little confusing, but when you know where it's at, it's easy. So, you know, I was like this and then trying to pull the door back, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Well, it's right there underneath the window. That's where you do to pull it. I like it actually because it's hidden. I like it. Now that we are in the back, let's the fun begin. Let's the rich, opulent life begin. Because, you know, I forgot to tell you when I got in the car in the front, but the mats are like pillows. It's pillows. I didn't even want to put my feet on it because it's so luxurious. I don't want to damage them. But this is awesome and so soft, and you're like, where are we? Well, we're in a Rolls-Royce one more time. Also, at the bottom of it is a ventilation, which is crazy. I've never seen this in a car. So obviously, you know, we're not closing our own door. So even in the back, we can close our own door with a little button here, right here. Now that we're in the back, then we can relax. Those seats, they are so comfortable, and they're not just comfortable because they can massage you, actually. Let me show you. Oh, but before I show you this, I need some type of control because there is no control here. It's in right here. It's hidden. So let me open this. Oh, it's actually pretty heavy. And right here, I hit the button, and now I have my my controller. Like, this is crazy. So you can hide that, and this is just pure luxury. I cannot believe all this, and we're just in the beginning of it. So on here, you can control everything you control in the front. You can control it in the back. So with that, there's another little surprise because I was telling you about those seats, and I'm telling you, where do you decide about your seat? How do you decide how you want to be massaged? So right here, you hit a little button, and oh, what do we have? So we have a picnic table, or you put like your laptop, or you put your lunch. I don't know what you do, but right here, and then there is a little TV, but you don't see it right now. So right here, you can put it out. Voila. I can control the music. I can control everything. Everything that's in the front is the same screen right here. So let's say I want the Spirit of Ecstasy to go down. Oh my God, this is the hood. We cannot be in the hood. So let me, yeah, this needs to go down. So you can do that. When it comes to the navigation, you know, we're in the back and we decided, you know what? I want to go to McDonald's. I don't want to go straight home, but I don't want to talk to my driver because he's beneath me. So I'm going to just put the address myself and change the location. So now we'll know we're going somewhere else without me having to open my mouth and waste any type of saliva. Let's say for the point of interest, I'm trying to go find some type of entertainment. So we have amusement park, banquet, and it gives you all the addresses of what's the closest. This is pretty amazing. Casinos, because you know we're rich, we gotta spend some money. Monuments, movie theaters, museum, nightclubs, performing. It's so extensive, it's crazy. Tourist attraction, it's crazy. So guys, if you get your hands on one of these, help yourself, but this is pretty amazing. So when it comes to the food, because you know sometimes we want to eat, it's gonna tell you, so do you want American? Do you want Cajun, Caribbean? Do you want Californian, Chinese, coffee shop, deli, fast food, French, German, Greek? This is out of control. Also something weird that I found was where the volume was. The volume is right here. So you decide on the volume, but it's right here. Weird. Also, right here is a mirror. Hello? That's such a weird place, but I guess if you're the Sleeping Beauty and you wake up and you want to make sure, you just look up, oh yeah, I'm still cute. There is another mirror in the ceiling with a light because we got to make sure we're good. There's another one on this other side and there's the same mirror over there. Do you see it right here? Ah, yeah, you see it. Did I talk to you about the stars? I hope I did, but if I didn't, I apologize because you know that's the most important in this car because we're stars today. You can dim them, make them super light, make them brighter, make them disappear. If you don't want no stars today, you're not feeling it. No, fuck them stars today. Yes, that's pretty cool. Before we move on, let me put this up because I'm done with this. It's enough. You press the button right here. It goes back in and your picnic table goes back in too. When it comes to the middle, so you have your vent with your little sticks, if you call it. And if you push here, it's gonna open. And what do we have here? Oh, you can plug some headphones so you can listen to exactly what you want. Like, so you can, let's say you have your TV out, you're gonna listen to your own TV. That's pretty amazing. So you're not bothering everybody. That's smart. Also here, okay, I don't want to play with anything, so I close it, you know, to make sure there is the Spirit of Ecstasy. But right here, if you want some drinks, okay, you can put the drinks right here. And obviously, they encrusted the RRs. This car has too many things. Oh, and here, I forgot here. Why do we have an armrest inside, like right here? Next to the door, you have an armrest here and an armrest here. Never seen that either. And since we're talking about drinks, because I'm thirsty, so right here in the middle, there's a little latch. You pull it, and then what do we have in the back? We have a fridge. We have a fridge with some champagne, and we got some glasses. So since the seats are very comfortable, look at how I manage my comfort. So I go to vehicle settings, seat comforts, seat massage, because I need a massage. So do I want a hip action? Yes. Upper body action? Yes. Whole body? Yes. This is just too many choices. Shoulder massage, lumbar massage, upper body exercise. Like, come on. And while I'm getting this massage, let's not forget we have some pillows because, you know, the head hurt. We think too much. We gotta relax. So since we don't want to be seen, we want to go to the blackout mode, blackout curtains. So they will come right here and in the back. Nobody will see us. I found something also awesome. It's too many awesome things in this car, but in the door panel, you can find your climate control. So, you know, the same, your red and blue. And also you can decide on your intensity with this little button. Yes, I like that, same as in the front. That's just pure luxury at this point. So I don't know who is gonna go and listen to this and watch this, but hey, just in case you want to.
The system optimizes the preventive occupant safety and thus actively provides for even more safety. With its pre-crash functions as of a certain speed.
When you come out the car, you have your little, let me help you. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go do my favorite part, which is driving. Let's see. Okay, it looks like nobody's in the street. Let me go. Oh my God, this is, the steering is so light. Let's go. Let's floor it. Okay. Hey, that V12 actually gets up. I know we said the car is really heavy, but it actually really helps. It really helps. Yeah, it's V12. But yo, I like it. You know, we're extra rich today. Let me close my my shades because I don't want nobody to see me. I'm the driver, so obviously they're gonna see me. But you see, yes, actually I probably need to see. I think so. I need to see because I need to see the back. So let me reopen these. Yes, that's better. Now I can see all the people I don't want to see because, you know, we're too rich. I don't even know why I'm driving today. But my butler, my chauffeur couldn't accompany me. So I had to take the car and drive myself. What a shame. Oh. Let's talk about the sound. I am telling you, we do not hear anyone. I don't hear the cars. I don't hear the poor people that are outside. No, we're too good for that. Also, it's really spacious. It's really big. It kind of feels like you're floating. The seats are very comfortable, so that probably helps. And yeah, I was like, let me shut up and listen. And yeah, no, there is really no noise. Also, you don't feel any of the bumps on the road because, you know, that's beneath you. You're not supposed to feel anything when you drive. Nothing. We're just, even you driving, you're like, oh my God, I gotta do that. But it's pretty enjoyable. And the car is really high. Now that I'm looking at it, that I'm sitting in it, it's really high. It's not a regular sedan. I borderline feel like I'm as high as the SUVs. Crazy. So yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy with it because obviously that's not the type of car we go crazy with. But I really enjoy it. I think that this car, I'm trying to describe it for you. This car, when you're in it, you know, I've been making jokes about peasants and we're too rich today. We shouldn't be doing anything for ourselves. But that car really gives you that vibe though. It gives you the vibe that you are better than other people. Sad thing to say, but yeah, it's weird. You obviously we're not better because we got a car, but it really doesn't feel like, wow, the steering is crazy. It's like you can steer with like one finger on the thing, it's moving. I'm not even joking. I have one finger and it's moving the way I want it to go. That's amazing. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know if it's amazing or not because I like to feel my car. I like something a little tighter, but obviously this car is not for you to feel anything or for it to be tighter because you're rich. It needs to be smooth. You're on cloud 20. Yeah, we're not here to feel anything today. All right, well, it's a boat though. It's a real boat. It takes like to turn. It's like you feel, oh shit, sorry, I'm cursing. I was supposed to turn here, but yeah, you really feel the car like it's like a body roll. It takes a minute and it's huge, so it's normal. But you know me, I don't like to go slow when I turn. In this one, you don't really have the choice. Like the car is not gonna follow you if you go too fast. Yeah, in the turns. So I think that's it. Like that's pretty enjoyable. I would like to drive that more often. So anyone who wants to buy me a $500,000 car, hit me up. All right, I'm returning the car right now before I take it home and they call the police on me. Yeah, goodbye.